Okay, next, and I guess we'll address this one because it won't take that long. Can demons be redeemed? Because this is a question that...
a lot of people think that demons can be saved. I mean, where does this concept come from?
Right, yeah.
It's like, and I think that, because the seminarian, you guys can probably address this in great detail more than I can. Michael, if you'd like to start, where's the idea? How can demons be redeemed? Is this like the green stamp that you put on the page and here, let's trade this bad demon in, we'll get a good demon in?
I don't know, but I've seen it on Facebook things on the charismatic side too. It's like, they ask that, can a demon be redeemed? I go, what? But here's my theory. I haven't been through seminary school, just by process through the Bible. I believe since Lucifer and his angels rebelled directly before the throne of God,
yes,
that was unexcusable. Absolutely, boom, done, you're done. When we fell, we didn't fall before the throne of God. We were also given a second chance through Jesus. But what they did was right in the throne of God's face. And so, boom, that's it. They're done. Unredeemable.
Good. Christopher, can you expound on that a little bit for us? If you're still warm enough that you can speak. You might be frozen solid by now.
Well, I actually, during break, I had to run in and grab a blanket, but I'm doing good. But,
Christopher, I'm going to get you a heating blanket that plugs into the light.
Right.
Right.
I know, right? Because I think it's supposed to be down to 19. I think it may be like 21
exactly.
Right now,
it's like freezing out there. Oh, my.
But the, it kind of goes back to what we said earlier. They've already picked their kind of what we call their destiny in a way. But I remember in college seminary we actually kind of discussed this, not officially in the class, but kind of among ourselves, because we thought, hey, we're in college seminary, so we must be involved in deep theological discussions on our free time. But we thought, kind of the argument was, if nothing is, if nothing is beyond God's saving power, then ultimately, if you follow that, kind of this particular line of reasoning,
exactly,
then not even the devil and the fallen angels would be beyond that. Of course, the church, we believe, they also made their choice, and God respects that. But, in fact, it's weird that this question is brought up, because I was just reading about how different other kind of religions viewed this. I believe it was the Sufi branch of Islam that, if I remember right, they look at Satan not bowing to Adam as God ordered the angels to do, as a sign of his love for God. And so they kind of view him as a hero.
Yes.
For that. So, I mean, but, we're Christians. We believe otherwise, so. So,
totally
that's my 2 cents.
I guess it's already been said on many levels, hasn't it? That they can't be redeemed because they have this kind of absolute knowledge. They're not humans. They're not limited with brain capacity. They're not here for a trial. There is a little bit of that we have to earn and work and whatever. And so we're not like the same as the angels. We're not pure spirits. So they were fully aware of the consequences, interactions, and everything, where even the suicide cannot realize, maybe unless they're enlightened at the last second, what the consequences are, but still they don't understand the fate of a soul that is damned to the full degree, even if they walk right into hell. Just like you could decide, hey, I'm going to go swimming in there. It looks like a hot tub, and it's acid. Ignorance is bliss to some degree. But yeah, I think this is one of the big lies of the some of the satanic sects, and that they do to make you feel sorry for the demon, like, they got me all wrong. And like I said, the Russell Crowe movie, it has like, the demon can now go to heaven because it redeemed itself.
So
but they
I missed that movie.
I know, I missed that one too.
What was the name of that one again?
Is that the Noah's Ark one or a different
Yeah.
one?
Could have
Was it
been.
called
No.
Noah? Noah.
No, I don't know.
It was just called Noah. And they were big rock creatures, you know.
Oh, that one.
You remember that? And then they get like, it shows them teleporting up like it's beam me up, Scotty.
so
you know, that
crazy.
kind of thing. So, yeah, that's what it is. It's part of this big lie that the Catholic Church has been lying to you for years. You know, that's just occult knowledge and stuff. It's some big secret, you know, and that the Freemasons at some point use that and all them. It's the big lie is within that. That,
Yep.
you know, it's like, that's why I said test the spirits of these people that are saying that, you know, demons can do good, because test the spirit. Let's see how they react to Jesus. And when they react negatively, what are you going to say? Jesus didn't do anything to the demons. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, they were mean to me. He was mean to me. He died on the cross. You know, it's like, what's their excuse if they react negatively to Jesus, like they recoil? I want to see them tell me, but they won't, because they know they're going to get their butts kicked. Something in these people all know that, in part, that we're right no matter what. Even when they post that you know, demons are sweet because they help me find my car keys when they're lost. I know. Attitude.
Okay, I get to pull it in, you guys. All right, let's like frame it in here.
Okay.
Can demons be redeemed? What is a demon? All right, let's go back to the species of what is a demon, folks. What is a demon? A demon is immortal. A demon is something created by God that has no time. That the instance of the inception that God created it by God's will, it instantly knew that humans would be created, and they were created to serve humans. That's the species of a demon. So when Lucifer, the light bearer, looked and said, wait a second, the human's lower than us. What am I serving it for? Demanded that I am greater. Demanded that other principalities said, wait a second, we are greater. The species was such as that I am immortal and I am like God. That God had to remind Lucifer, who is like God, come forth, and brought forth Michael, who is like God, that kicked Satan out and away from heaven. So when Christopher and his seminarians get together and they talk about the redemption of God and the redemption of God's people and his mercy, they're speaking to the lower creatures. Man, not angels. Angels knew. They have a knowledge that is beyond ours. They are immortal. Their decisions cannot be reversed. They were not created with the level of free will to love God that we were. They were created to serve God. It's just like, let's say that I bought 5 pounds of this wonderful slip that I was going to turn into pottery. For some reason or other, this mud had some sort of artificial plastic inside of it.
Yeah.
It would not set. There's no saving it. It doesn't matter how many times I fire it, it will not be firm. That is the decision of the demons. There is no turning back. It is it's difficult for humans to understand. Demons are immortal. They are the most beautiful, most amazing creatures. They cannot change their mind. So in a sense, you cannot apply salvation and mercy to a creature that is immortal. So you have to remember the species. You have to remember the nature of a thing, folks. They don't apply here. That's my 4 corners summing it up. Yeah.
Thank you for that, Farah. That's what's interesting about everybody in this show. Maybe that's why everybody's settled into place like the BBs in that Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jacks.
Cracker Jacks.
Caker Cracker Jacks.
Those ones you used to get in there and they're like a little pinball machine. You're like moving around there trying to get the BBs to land in the right hole. I mean, all of you guys, as kind of a trial and error, bringing people on.
That's what a blessing
you all
it is.
fit into this place, and then you cause. This fill-in. Make sure all the holes are filled in.
That's the blessing of Christopher and Michael. And, of course, Debo. I hope she's sleeping well.
Yeah, Deb, the veteran-haunted one.
The veteran-haunted one, exactly.
Yeah.
Although we do have a few tonight with us. We have Jen and Cheryl and a few people that are struggling themselves. So